Never, ever, ever start the conversation with, hey, welcome to the Insurance Buzz. I am your host, Michael Weaver. I'm flying solo today, and we're going to be talking about how to never, ever, ever start a conversation, a call this way. Yes, you heard that right. We're going to be talking about what not to do and what to do instead to set yourself up for success anytime that you are calling or talking to a prospect or even a current customer and you want to get into a sales conversation or just any conversation with them. It doesn't matter if it's service work, sales. Look, this is what not to do. This is what not to say. And where this is coming from is I recently was just at a workshop and we were role playing, we were practicing, we were live coaching for like 2 or 3 hours. And when I went into a conversation and we were role playing or practicing, the individual that I was practicing with started the call with, "Hey, is this a good time?" This is what not to do, by the way. I stopped the conversation right there. I was like, whoa, hold up just a second. Never say that. Never say that. And so it doesn't matter if we're talking, if you're saying, is this a good time? Are you busy? Hey, did I catch you at a good time? Does now work? Whatever verbiage or lingo, anything associated with asking a prospect or current customer, is now a good time? Does it work for your schedule? I didn't catch you off guard, did I? Look, eliminate that from your conversation. Eliminate that from your vocabulary. I'd be asking you right now, if you say this, think about the objections you automatically set yourself up for. Think about it. So if you say this, if you start the conversation off with, "is now a good time?" and they answer, "well, actually, no, it's not." Conversation over. Conversation over. You just set yourself up for an automatic objection, or maybe you just like overcoming objections, but I'm never, ever, ever going to coach you to start a conversation off in a way where you automatically have to overcome an objection. You are setting yourself up for failure, right? You want to make sure that you are always setting yourself up for success, that you're setting the customer up for success. At the end of the day, if they answer the phone, they're not busy. If they answer the phone, it is a perfect time. When they answered the phone, they are giving you permission to have a conversation. If they were busy, if something was going on, if they just didn't have time for a call, they would have never answered the phone. Think about yourself right now. If you're busy, if you're in the middle of something important, if you're in the middle of a conversation, it doesn't matter what, your phone rings, you're not answering it because you're busy. You don't have time to answer that call. Your customer is the same way. The problem is when you go for the nice, like, "Hey, are you busy right now? Is now a good time?" Because you're afraid of bothering them. And that's okay. That's something that a lot of salespeople, including myself, when I started off, had to get over. Like, just know you're not bothering anyone. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You're doing your job. And if they answer the phone, they are giving you permission. So what I want you to do instead is I want you to assume the conversation. So if I'm with a prospect, I'm giving them a call. "Hey, this is Michael from your local insurance agency giving you a call. I'd received some information. You're looking for a quote. The best part about this is we've been able to help the last 9 out of 10 people we've talked to from your zip code. I'd love to give you a quick quote today," right? Love to give you a free quote to whatever you want to say. "Is your address still 123 Main Street?" So again, this is a brand new prospect. "Hey, this is Michael from the local insurance agency giving you a call today. I'd received some information that you were looking for a quote for your auto and home insurance. The best part about that is your rates probably just went up, and I've been able to help the last 9 out of 10 people I've talked to. It looks like your address is 123 Main Street. Is that correct? Or it looks like you have 2 cars, the 2021 Ford and the 2023 Chevy. Is that correct?" So going for that automatic yes. It is not asking them if they have time. You're calling a current customer. It doesn't matter if you need updated credit card information. Maybe you want to get into a conversation about life insurance. You're never going to call a current customer and say, "Hey, is this John?" "Well, hey, John, this is Michael from your local insurance agency. Is now a good time?" Do not say that. Instead, Hey, John, how are you? This is Michael uptown, your insurance agent. How you been? How's the family? Any big vacations planned? Well, hey, the reason for the call is you're never, ever going to ask for permission, because if they didn't have the time, they wouldn't have answered the phone in the first place. So this is a reminder to set yourself up for success. Keep it simple to yourself. Keep it simple on the customer. Always assume the conversation with the end in mind. The end in mind is, hey, I need to help this person today. I need this. New prospect, hey, the only way that they're in a better situation is if they are with me at the end of this conversation and I have credit card information. But the only way I can get credit card information is if they have a conversation with me today, and I'm going to assume that. Hey, if you're calling a current customer, whether the end goal is updated payment information, verify an address, maybe you're going to go into a life conversation, or, hey, talk about an umbrella policy. That is the end. But the very first part is when they answer the phone, we have to transition them into the conversation as easy and simple as possible. And do not give them an easy out. Do not give them an easy out, because they will take it and then you're in an uphill climb. Then you're having to overcome objections in the very first part of the conversation. Make this easy on yourself. Assume the conversation, go into rapport building, look, verify the address, verify the cars, make it easy, make it simple, go for that automatic yes, and then start the rapport building conversation, discovery conversation, depending on who you're talking to. But never, ever, ever start a conversation with, is now a good time? You're setting yourself up for failure. You're setting the customer up for failure, because it just tends to be 9 out of 10 times. Yep, I'm busy. Don't even know I answered the phone. I don't have time to talk to you. Of course they don't. You're an insurance professional. No one has time to talk to you, right? So other than that, I hope that this helps. Always make it easy. Always make it simple. Always assume the conversation. Always go for that automatic yes, and let's go. Never, ever, ever start the conversation with, is this a good time? Are you busy? Eliminate that from your vocabulary today. Stop doing that, and you will automatically start turning more conversations into actually quotes and real conversations, to where you can help the customer in making sure they're adequately protected, so on their worst day, they're not devastated financially. With that being said, as always, time and attention are by far our most important assets. I appreciate you hanging out with me today on The Buzz. Go out, make it great, keep changing lives. Have a great day.